fans got the idea.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, what up, Chris Lake? What up, Chris Lake?
Exactly. You know the vibes. Welcome to the show.
Man,
I actually just saw Chris Lake on Sunday, boys.
I had to Shazam it, if I'm being honest with you, but I was into it.
Hey, I was going to say, if you pulled that out of nowhere, I'd be not impressed because you know a lot of stuff, but that would have been a pull. But hey, man, we're excited to have you guys with us. Welcome to the Betting News Network. This is your afternoon bet espresso. That's just Suck. That's Adam Coffin, Boost Man. My name is SPJ, Sweatpants Jesus. Excited to have you guys with us. To finish off your Thursday, it's July the 16th, brought to you by our sponsors at Tipmaster. We're going to play just the tip a little bit later to give you the moves in the singular WNBA game by our friends at Tipmaster. But you can go get involved with our guild at Tipmaster right now, tipmaster.ai, and use our promo code TIPVIBES. Get $10 in coins dropped into your account. All of our content's free, but there's a lot of people on there dropping tips every single day. We'll get into that a little bit later. Singular MLB game on the docket tonight as the MLB returns from the All-Star break, which we will be talking about a little bit. We also have some breaking news about that, which we'll touch on in just a second. One WNBA game. We're going to have some chatter about what we saw yesterday, and then we're going to get into some football conversations. Football's around the corner. The air is starting to smell like football, guys. I don't know. I wake up in the morning and I walk outside, and I'm like...
Is that the air, or is it the wildfires? I think
see, that's it right there. Actually,
I'm not sure it's the football that's been turning the air yellow.
Yeah. Well, in honor of that, Sook, I'm glad you're safe up in Canada.
Hey, we get it absolutely horribly bad. I don't know how we avoided it this year. Most of it's on the eastern seaboard right now, but usually Calgary is eating smoke during July. Luckily, we're getting away from it for some reason right now, knock on wood.
Got to avoid it today. Breaking news that you can see on the bottom of the screen. The game tonight in Philadelphia in Citizens Bank Park will be starting a little bit early. So from its original start time to 7 p.m., moving up to 6 p.m., 6:10. So here in the next hour, that game will be starting between the Mets and the Phillies. Yeah, exactly. That's what Canada does, right?
I don't know how I'm getting specifically blamed, but okay.
You're the only Canadian today.
I'll take it.
This is why you like having V around, so you don't have to take all of the Canadian stuff, right?
Did Sook tell you, by the way, about our little discussion over Instagram not long ago?
I actually did tell him.
You shared that with him? Was that on the air or privately?
Privately. He did not put you on blast on the air.
I'll tell people on the air. So Sook and I have never met beyond this. Like this right here is as much of Sook as I have seen. Sook could be tall, he could be short, he could be thin, he could be fat. Like he might have hair under there. He always wears a hat. I have no idea. Sook and I don't see a lot of each other. I mean, SPJ is a personal relationship. He went to his wedding, all of these things. So Sook posted a photo not long ago of he and his bride all dolled up. He's wearing a suit. He's chest puffed out. He's looking pretty good. And I was like, my God, dude, you have outkicked your coverage across the board. You're fit, you dress well, look at your wife. I was just impressed in all ways, Sook. I mean, we elevated you in the standings here at BNN.
Thank you.
It's you just made Sook really, really uncomfortable, Adam. I just have to tell you, he does not take compliments very well. So that was a lot for him to take in on air. And it's crazy, dude, because the first time we had our meetup a couple of years ago, nobody actually knew because none of us had met Sook in person except for V. And Sook is 6'2", which, you know, just by Sook's camera angle and the way that he presents himself in a lot of situations, you'd be like, this guy's not 6'2". He's not like short. He's not 6'2". And I met him and I was like, what the? Everybody's biggest shock for that weekend was, oh my God, Sook is so tall. And he's straight up. I mean, I'm 6'5" and he is every bit of 6'2". So yeah.
His AKA intern Alex in the chat is convinced that Sook is 5'5".
No, Bisney, I am 6'2", 205. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
You guys want to know something great? I actually, and then we got some fun sports we're going to talk about today. I can't wait to talk some NFL. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Sorry, Gerald. Gerald's also tall. All those motherfuckers at that wedding was tall. Adam also knows that when I met up with him when we went to Santa Clara for the Super Bowl, Danny just refused to take pictures next to me most of the time. Or he would be okay with it, but then he would not want me to send or show the photos anywhere.
Well, Danny's a wee little guy.
Average, just like Trizzy Betts. It's average
guy. He's an
There
average
are
guy.
different sides of the totem pole when you're, I'm not short. I'm like 5'10" and change. I say and change because I'd love to be 5'11" like my license says, but I'm 5'10" and change if we're being honest with ourselves. But SPJ and I, first met in person. We've probably talked about this on our many streams at the airport there in San Francisco. And I'm at the baggage claim getting my stuff. And I just see this, huge bearded, I don't remember if you had your hair pulled back or if it was down. I don't remember, but I see this, model walking across the way, dragging his little tote coming toward me. And I'm like, come on. I mean, truly, you want to talk about the definition of being able to pick a dude out of a crowd, needle in a haystack kind of situation. It is SPJ in public.
I literally, my wife hates going out doing literally almost anything with me because usually if we're in Nashville together, if we go somewhere, I get recognized by somebody that either knows me previously or like has seen me before. And she always likes to just be like incognito most of the time. And so she doesn't love it when we go and do stuff together. And because she's like, yeah, I'm with the tall Jesus looking dude. I don't look like much. I kind of still look like Jesus, just short hair Jesus now. Yeah, but
mature Jesus.
Mature Jesus, indeed. Indeed.
Martina's in the chat, by the way, asking if anyone knows if there's a way to track a make the cut golf bet. There isn't specifically a way to track it, meaning like logging into your picket and it's going to tell you where you stand necessarily. It might, some books do, some books don't. What you can do, depending on how many guys you put in there, like if you did a parlay with 10 different guys, it's probably not worth your trouble. But if it's a handful, just know that making the cut is, for this particular tournament, top 70 and ties. So just look at the leaderboard, and as long as all of your guys are somewhere in that top 70, they are at least trending toward making the cut.
I'm assuming that Ma Martinez is saying that because he probably tailed Chef's parlay. I know, Adam, you probably have a few tickets that's going down right now across the pond in the Open. I haven't been paying attention to what went down today in day one. What was the did anybody? I would ask you, but I know you don't know, so I'll just ask Adam.
So it's funny. I reached out to a couple people because again, I'm not a huge golf bettor to begin with. So when I bet golf, it's because true to form, there's a boost or promo available and it's like, oh, it's there, let's get involved, right? And so the first round leader market is one that I couldn't possibly know less about. And I like, in terms of handicapping it, forget it. And you can look at various articles and it's usually a lot of the same names. For this tournament, it was Fitzpatrick to win the thing, first round leader. Everything was Fitzpatrick this week. Everyone's all over Matt Fitzpatrick. And of course, this dude is like T90 and 2 over one day naturally. Now we'll see how he does on day 2. But I have a make the cut parlay. And yes, he is absolutely involved. I have an outright on this dude. The only outright that I played, as a matter of fact, is Matt Fitzpatrick. But I bring all of this up because I was asking a couple of guys who are golf handicappers who are prominent in the space. And I'm texting them like, look, I got this first round leader bet, trying to decide where I want to use it. And both of them, independent of one another, said, listen, here are a couple of the guys that I like, do what you want to do. But just know this tournament in particular is weird. Meaning, like, one of them, again, as diehard a golf guy as you could possibly meet, he says to me, the first round leader last year, and I don't even remember who it was at this point, he said the first round leader last year was literally a guy I had never heard of in my life. That is the kind of tournament that you get first round lead. And sure enough, first round leader right now at the Open Championship, through one round, because obviously they're done with the time change. Jackson Suber.
Yeah.
Some American that I've never heard of. Now, Daniel Brown and Sungjae Im are T2, a stroke off the lead, but Jackson Suber, if I'm even saying that correctly, is your leader at the Open Championship. But Scotty Scheffler, in the expected bounce back from missing the cut at the Scottish Open, had a good first day. He 2 under, so he's T13. There's a marathon of guys that are all under par. The top almost 40 guys are under par, not even. They are under par right now. And it's going to be a race like anything else. But yeah, some of the real heavy duty chalky guys are off to somewhat slow starts outside of Scotty.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Sia and Justin talked about this yesterday on the Fairway Forecast. Chad, I hope you guys enjoyed tuning in with those two guys talking about what they liked on the Open. I know that they were talking a bit about what Scotty was going to do. They both liked Fitzpatrick for various reasons. I think a lot of people, like you mentioned, did as well. So we'll see as those guys tee off once again tomorrow, going into Friday. As our friend Steffi Small says, though, golf teed off today, so it's the weekend basically.
That's right.
So we're excited that you guys are starting it off with us right here. Chat, let us know if you guys have any bets that you're sweating out across the pond. Let's go ahead and get the baseball chatter out of the way. I know you guys talked about this yesterday and live reacted on Betspresso about the England-Argentina game. So Chad has probably heard this specifically, but I just still can't even believe the actual total bottle job that England did yesterday. Like Thomas Tuchel, they've already also came out and committed to Thomas Tuchel to be the 2028 Euro head coach for England, which I think is a grave mistake. But what an embarrassment by that team in the last 25 minutes. Going up 1-0, looking like they were the better team on the pitch. Argentina was having to literally foul their way through that game to kind of keep it close. And then England just absolutely, the old meme of the player, like, the players shitting all over themselves. Like that was that England team the entire last 25 minutes of that game. A lot of people have been blaming the substitutes. And yes, the substitutes were terrible, but the substitutes happened 15 minutes after this was already going down. It's like as soon as they scored, either the players inside mentally or they got direction to do this or both just went into the park the bus mode. Let's just shell it up and try to win 1-0. Against the best team by FIFA ranking standings with the best player, and I think this is no argument anymore, of all time. Let's just, see what happens. Let's just see if they can just, we'll just figure it out. It'll be fine. We'll just hold this 1-0 lead. No wonder you're a Long Island and you're like the smallest island one of the smallest islands in the fucking world with a massive population that can't figure your shit out. What are you doing? I've seen so many people like comment today on British sports talk radio and how like awesome it's been to listen to today. And the funny thing is, having lived there, like the sports talk radio in the UK is a whole nother level of like petty and wild and crazy. The way that they like really go in on each other, and it's such a massive like toxic talking point between people that follow sports. But the overall sentiment was everything I just said. Like, fuck this team. What a terrible bottle job that we've been here before. England's going to England. Just no shocker. Oh, bemoan me. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And I agree. I don't think you can watch that. I mean, shout out Argentina. They were incredible. They came back as they have done all tournament. Messi's, again, the GOAT. They made all the correct adjustments. Their coach said, you know what? Fuck it. Here's all of our attackers. See if you can deal with it. And England was like, oh, no, let's put on all of our defenders and try to just put everyone in front of the goal and not give up any more goals. Terrible. Shitty. And I don't even care because I didn't bet on the game specifically. I know PJ was really pissed on the show yesterday. I had England 8-1 to win the tournament at the beginning, but it was a small investment. I didn't care. It was, but as the half Britain side of me was, upset. Fucking, I was fucking pissed off, mate.
Sook, I'll let you go.
I have no comment. Soccer was going on. Congratulations. I've been watching
he was watching NBA Summer League. He was handicapping what was happening in Vegas.
Yeah.
Look, I talked for 30 minutes about this game yesterday on Betspresso, so I will be much briefer this time around. You could take one side of it, which you did, which is the England side. So I'll go the other way. But first, I will say there's a lot of great social media videos that have gone viral of live reaction on, like you said, English programming of, just in the moment, watching the game live. Yeah. Fire Tuchel, can him. This is the word, like, screw this guy, all of this stuff, like you're saying. But I'm going the other way, man. And that new Messi meme that is everywhere of him doing the De Niro face after, Jude Bellingham got in his grill and said something, and you just see Messi wake up in a way like we have never, like, that thing lives on in
infamy.
That thing is like, I close, guys, I am not the biggest soccer guy in the world. You know this, but for the last 24 hours now. I close my eyes and I see the off foot cross by Messi and the perfect header to win that game for Argentina. Part of it now, obviously, like if I was an England backer, I'd be furious and I would feel a different way. My best bet, or not best bet, my highest bet, my most significant wager yesterday in that game by far was both teams to score. So that was very sweaty, as we know, into the 80th minute in change before Argentina finally got on the board, which, by the way, I can't remember. I'll have to pull it up maybe on Twitter. There was a stat going around yesterday after that Argentina now has like 9 goals after the 79th minute in their matches here in this tournament, and I don't know a few in the previous time over the course of their last X number of games. It's insane. But watching this team, this cardiac team, and somebody, this was going viral too. It was like Argentina's the Chicago Bears after what we saw Caleb Williams and company do all throughout last year's football season. The cardiac Argentinians, what Messi and company are doing late in these matches, you just, as much as you may want to, I can't tell you how many times I've turned off one of their matches in the last few games that they have played, just assuming, they screwed me, it's over, my bets are going to lose, I can't watch anymore. And then here they come. Can't count them out. Now, part of it obviously was England deciding to just park the bus defensively and try and hold, like you said. It was one of those, not trying to win, trying to not lose type of performances. And for Argentina to just steal it, to take it the way it did, was so incredibly impressive. From the Senegal match that we see them come back and win in extra time. Obviously, the Egypt one with the 3 goals in the last 15 minutes and steal the thing still in regulation. And now this one, it feels like there's an element of fate at play here. For all the people that want to say Spain's still going to work them, they're just going to shut them down. They've only allowed 1 goal throughout the entire tournament. Argentina's got no shot. It's going to be 3-0. I think that was the score PJ said when we were chatting yesterday. He's like, Spain's probably still going to win this thing 3-0. I don't know, man. Like, there's a team of destiny thing going on. And it's not like it's, Norway was kind of the Cinderella story. It's not that. Argentina is obviously a power and has the greatest player ever, as well as one of the greatest players still current in the way that Messi is going. But I think he could still play in another 4 years if he wants to. And who knows? If they do win, and that's 2 straight World Cups, further cementing that legacy in a way like no one else has ever done on the pitch, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he does announce, like, I'm good, I'm hanging him up. Not necessarily retiring, but internationally retiring. No more World Cups. Like, he'll just ride it out with MLS and, however long he wants to play for Miami and then call it there. The only thing that I will wrap with is I do feel like fans, because I keep coming back to this whole part. Like, if you're a soccer fan, you're enjoying every second of this. But if you're casual American, if you're, if you're Sook, if you're you're not so interested North American, that's like, really this, like, I got enough. I got basketball, I got football, I got hockey, I got baseball. I don't need another thing. I'm good. I'm good. If FIFA, in its heart of hearts, not that you can choose these things necessarily, but if FIFA had the ability to choose, right? And it's like, all objective is ratings in the US and grow the game and increase popularity, these matchups should have been flipped a little bit. The dream scenario would be, you've got England and Spain as your 3rd place game that most people aren't going to watch unless you're a diehard, and it's probably going to be 1-0 and boring and paint dry kind of thing. And then you have France Argentina rematch, and you get like 5 or 6 goals, and people are glued to their televisions, and it's amazing, and it's the countdown to the next World Cup. My fear is that this Spain match against Argentina is going to be 2-0, and Spain wins, and Messi doesn't do anything, and viewers are bored, and soccer's over when this thing ends. You know what I mean?
Well,
how do you guys feel about the game that's before then? Like, does that game hold any water for you guys at all?
No, because England's a boring watch. It's the same thing.
Well, the problem with the 3rd place game is a lot of these guys I mean, Shags talked about it earlier. Like Mbappe can still win the Golden Boot, but like a lot of these guys have to start thinking about now that their domestic teams started play in like 2 weeks, and some of them don't get breaks before they go back and play, so they don't want to get hurt.
MLS is back tonight.
Yeah, MLS starts back tonight. EPL starts in like 2 weeks. I think there's already Champions League qualifiers that are going down right now. So a lot of these players are going to like leave this game, go directly to their cities where they live, where they play professional or club football, and are going to have a couple days off, and then they go straight back into their club stuff. Some clubs are giving guys certain time off depending on which clubs they play for and like their importance. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which teams play for the game on Saturday. I mean, Adam, I'll dox you a little bit. You were bitching and moaning yesterday in our group chat about the game, saying like, because there was no goals going into the 60th minute, and like you were awful. Like, this is a terrible watch. Like, this is going to grow the game in the United States. And then obviously the game ended as it did, and it was cinema near the end. But I think your sentiment does still land with a lot of American viewers anyway. The last thing, and then we'll move on to today. I saw 2 really crazy stats. England, after they scored their first goal, had, and I don't think in the entire time I've watched / played soccer, pretty much my entire life, I've ever seen this happen. They only had 12% possession since they scored their goal till the end of the game. 12% possession. They only completed 3 passes, or like 2 passes. It was less than 3. And they were between Jordan Pickford and John Stones, who were the defenders in the back. So all the other possession / completed passes were done by Argentina. The last thing, which was the most damning, the third highest player that had the most potential assists, the XA stat percentage on England, the third highest on the entire team in the entire game was Jordan Pickford, the goalkeeper.
Oh, what?
Yeah, exactly.
That's nuts. I know that soccer is not any other sport in the way that you cannot, you can't sit and gripe about usage and opportunity in a sport like soccer the way you can in, again, every other sport. Quite frankly, you can talk about those things. Like it's so damning. Seriously, it's so damn. I said Jaylen Brown, 6th best player on England. It's so damning that Harry Kane didn't have a shot on target in this entire, like, your season for your country, not season, tournament. Like, it's all on the line. Like, it's all on the line. And yeah, you're up, you're scoreless at the break, but then you're up 1-0 for a while. And then Argentina obviously evens it up and ultimately wins the thing very late. But still, over the course of, 100 minutes, let's call it, or whatever it was, including stoppage time, not one shot on target. And I know you can kind of take him out. You can double team him. You got a couple of guys to worry about, him, Bellingham, but still not a single shot on target. Not one. Like, you can't get one through. It's, I don't know. I just think, like, to me, that's just like, I can't even fathom the conversation around Kane on local radio in England.
Trust me, dude. They're talking all about it. And fuck Harry Kane, because he's a former Spurs player. But they actually said this at halftime going into the second half. For the first time in FIFA World Cup history since they started tracking stats, which was 1960, it was the first time that neither team in the first half had a shot on target. Ever. In all FIFA history.
Like I said,
horrible
watch.
Yeah.
You guys want me to start watching this sport?
Yeah, well, Sook, you only got a couple more chances.
What do you want me to do? Go to a NASCAR event? Just watch guys make left turns all day?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is great.
It's the same thing. Just look at them just running up and down the field, deciding the game between the 20s. Nobody's taking a shot. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Argentina.
I want to love this sport. I really do. This tournament has been electrifying. Don't give me a performance like that. Don't do that.
Well, I mean, it's like we can keep going on this, but we need to move on. On Sunday, final in the afternoon. I know it sucks, but you got to watch it at 2:00 Eastern, 1:00 Central. Argentina and Messi look to go back to back, or the Spanish look to win.
2:00?
2 Eastern, I think.
Is it?
Or is it 3 Eastern? 3 Eastern, 2 Central. Sorry. I wish that places always consistently posted Eastern time. Some places do actually post Central time. Yeah. We'll see if
the third place game's at 5:00, right?
Yeah. 5 Eastern, 4 Central.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I don't know.
Make it make sense.
We'll see if Yamin Lamal, after his photo shoot with Messi when he was a wee lad, comes back to have something to say on Sunday. So they'll have a chance. BTP and Shags talked about it obviously yesterday. Shags talked about it this morning. Shags will talk about it again tomorrow, and we'll have BTP back with us on Saturday to give you his favorite plays in the third place game and in the final. So look out for that. You can go check out the content and betting news we have already.
Can someone just explain to me why he's washing that black baby? Like, I need answers.
So there was all right. So that's Yamin Lamal, who is. I'm gonna do the 60-second Cliff Notes version of this.
Yes, please.
All right, so that's Yamin Lamal, who's like the wonder kid player for Spain, who's 18.
Not at that time.
No, I know. But that was,
yeah. Back then, he was born into it.
Yeah, right. No, Messi. Their family won some sort of raffle to have a photo shoot with Lionel Messi, and so that is Messi holding Yamin Lamal when he was a very young. I mean,
you also have to another like
6
relevant
months
to that. I mean, not nearly as impressive as Yamal growing up to be what he has become, and both of them playing for Barcelona and all of that. But Messi at the time was 20 years old. He was good, but he wasn't like Messi the way we talk about him now. So that's all kind of interesting too. But yeah, I mean, talk about a passing of the torch moment.
I'm gonna leave Beast's comment in the shadow, but I thought the same thing, Beast. I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. That's wild. Because you imagine Messi's gonna have the same face when he scores. He's gonna be like,
yeah.
He's gonna look at him and be like, still the same size, my dog.
Yeah, what's up, Tiny?
He can hit him with the too small, literally. Yeah. Here we go. Oh man.
You want an autograph after this one?
Sure. Yeah. You want to swap jerseys? Yeah, a little bubble bath like before. Surely they've joked about that many times, I would imagine. But
the weird thing is, that now he's gonna bathe someone else if Spain wins.
Oh, you mean Yamal?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, with all the child laws nowadays, I don't think they can do that anymore.
You gotta be careful.
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope. Okay, and exactly.
Let's just hope Messi doesn't look washed.
He hasn't. I mean, that has been the possibility of the entire tournament, and yet here he is, just continuing to be a GOAT. 2 assists in the game too, which is crazy.
I'm not even kidding. Like, again, dude's a lefty, and I realize these guys can do stuff with both feet, but such an insanely perfect off-foot cross to set up that header to win. That is one of the most beautiful plays I have ever seen, considering the stakes and what was on the line.
The crazy thing about that is that this is actually something that a lot of top-tier players can't play with both feet. And it is shocking to me that, because when I was growing up playing, my dad used to play semi-professional soccer, and so he trained me when I was a child. And I had days and sessions where I could only use my left foot because I was right-footed. So I grew up and I was pretty ambidextrous. I'm pretty left-footed and pretty right-footed. So I was pretty good at that. But there are some players, professional players, I remember the dude from Brazil when he had that breakaway in the game who came on the field, and he could have just done easy stuff with his fucking right foot. But all he can do with his right foot is run on it. That's the only thing that it's good for. It's not even good at really having possession of the ball. And so it's a good thing for, if you guys watching out there have kids that are playing or learning and developing, playing soccer at a young age. I hope that they're coaching, or you are helping them coach, make them use their other foot, make them dribble with their other foot, make them juggle with their other foot, because it will help them when they actually get to the point where they're playing. Maybe not World Cup soccer, but legitimate soccer. Maybe one of you in the chat actually will have a little Yamin Lamal out there that's been blessed.
Who's bathing you?
I hopefully just
who's our little tiny BNN chat baby?
Who's our BNN? I mean, Shags is about to have one.
We're gonna
it'll be Shags baby.
We'll get Boostman to give Disney a shower.
Oh, me.
I'll go wash your little biz. Wash his mouth out with soap, maybe.
Yeah, probably. He needs that after his frivolities down in the Bahamas. But all right, let's turn the page to today. Let's spend some time on this baseball game tonight. We have a singular baseball game. And chat, we have some breaking news actually at Betting News. Now, obviously, the baseball game has some breaking news as the time of the game moved up, like we said a little bit earlier. So the Mets-Phillies starts an hour earlier. So that is going to start here in 40 minutes. But at bettingnews.com. We do have some new data that's available for you guys on the matchup pages that we have, which is all for free that you guys can check out. You guys can see here. It is called, where is it? Yeah, the BNN prediction engine. There it is. Chug chug,
nice.
baby. You get predictions on the games. Obviously, these are to use in collection with the data, with the article content and the shows that we give you guys every single day. You can go and check to see if some of the model projections that we have on site match up. They like the Mets tonight, based upon, as you can see, we also have team ratings based upon statistics on the entire season-long data for average of the pitcher, the bullpen, the defense, and the offense of each particular team. You can look at different levels of player props as well, and you can also check out the betting records and batting stats, etc. We're going to be advancing and adding more and more to our matchup pages to give you guys more and more data to help you out, try to bet every single day. Still for free, obviously, as well at the site. So go check it out, bettingnews.com. Get involved with the content we have for this game tonight. And as you can see, the engine does like the Mets. Give it a little bit of an edge there. You can get some plus money value on that at plus 135 that you can see right here as well. I know PJ wrote about this game too. I actually did not see what he ended up betting on in this one. But Adam, what do you like anything in this game?
So two things. I'm hoping those predictions are wrong because the system play tonight is the Phillies money line. So I'm invested in Philadelphia in that we have seen 3 straight losses for the Mets, hence system play. System was hot the last, several days going into the break. So hoping that momentum continues with clearly just the one play tonight and only one game. And then we get back at it tomorrow, including a doubleheader, by the way, for the Red Sox tomorrow, who went into the break with 9 straight wins. So we'll see what they do first thing in the afternoon. The only other thing that I played, and I know we're going to be joined by Chef, and I'd love his thoughts because he lives a little deeper into the home run department than I do, but I saw a boost, a promo on one of the books that entices you, if you should feel so inclined, and come on, to invest in any player to homer in this game, and then you get a bonus bet of X number of dollars, depending on, your account health, probably, for each homer that happens in that game, independent of the dude that you invested in. And so I went chalky. I was between Schwarber and Soto. I considered maybe even parlaying the two, but I went with Schwarber. And so, after he was dismissed as he was so late by Walker in the home run derby final, I'm hoping Schwarber begins the unofficial second half by going yard and cashing a nice big bet for me.
Okay, so Schwarbaum, as Chef endearingly calls him, Fatso, which hopefully I hope that he never sees that, Chef, because I would assume that he seems like a nice guy, and I feel like that would probably
a Red Sox briefly. Kyle from Waltham.
Yeah, but I feel like that he would maybe take that to heart, or maybe not because he's a millionaire. But let's find out what Chef thinks. What's up, Chef T? How we doing, man? 10-4.
What's up, goats? Can you hear me?
Hello. Oh, there he is.
We got you.
Got you eventually.
I actually hope. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, good. I hope he does meet me one day, and I can tell him all about how his name came about. And I was with him for the 2016 World Series, riding along that wave, and I can just endearingly, as you very well put it, called him Fatso. It is endearing.
It is endearing. I hope that he would see it as endearing for sure. Well, I know that you fired back up the hub.
I feel like he's a chill guy like that.
Yeah.
Chef, do me a favor. I know you have probably 16 million tabs open. I'm gonna need you to close like half of them, because you're like
anything
pixelated.
ending in hub.
You think that's taking up my memory?
Most likely, it happens. And we all want to know what
you're
you have
the only
on this
tab I
game
have
tonight.
open.
Let's go.
That's it. It's all closed.
This is we're just getting now straight from the chef noggin. I see you like Soto RBI. What else do you like in this game tonight? Do you like Adam's Schwarbaum play? And do you have a play on a side or a total that you like?
So the time I came on here, I gave the over in the Philly game, and it ended, I think, 1-0. So instead of that, I think everyone and people that don't even bet are betting on Kyle Schwarber home run tonight because it's the first game back and he got robbed. So that scares me a lot. And fortunately, I haven't seen any Soto tickets. I love Soto's matchup. So they're there's a couple guys on the Mets that actually look really good from a home run perspective, and it's actually a little bit tough to nail down who I want to take. But I did go with Soto. His HRR looks amazing, but it's -170. Kaufman, if you want to take a home run, I'm very much ready to put my coin on Soto tonight.
Okay.
Very much ready to do that.
Okay. Unfortunately, we're kind of losing you, Chef. But we got most of the.
Are you losing me?
Yeah.
Am I losing you?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
we heard what we needed to, though.
We go get the
Yeah.
Chef is the GIF that is the old man with the big ass fucking monitor, like trying to move things around on there. Like that's the internet you're joining us on right now.
So wait, Chef, before you go, so this promo that I talked about, like maybe we should work out a business arrangement here. Are you on the Donkey Kong book, as SPJ likes to say? Do you have this home run boost that I'm talking about? This play?
Oh, I mean, I will look into it. I didn't know that was the book that they were doing it, but I will.
Yeah,
definitely
you should
be
look. So
placing
it's a bet and get home run kind of insurance play, and I had to throw down 50 on the Schwarbaum homer, and again I get $25 or something like that for each home run in the game, whether he goes deep or not. But maybe you go, maybe you throw 50 on Soto with that promo, and one of these two cashes, and we meet in the middle somewhere.
I don't mind that at all. I'm a man of wagers. I'm a man of deals. Let's do it.
He's a wheeler and a dealer.
Soto,
there you go.
You do Schwarbaum, and we'll meet in the middle.
There you go.
There it is. Or you could just take both and have a fun time in one game. What could go wrong?
Go deep. And it's just a
truly though, I like the Mets pick, and obviously the chalk for those is Schwarber and Schwarbaum, but like Brett Beatty and Alvarez and Lindor all look really good. So I don't like too many other people on the Phillies, so that means the Phillies will have 5 home runs. But those
let's do it.
I know. So I do like the Mets tonight. Love that new prediction engine. That's the first time I saw that, so that's cool.
We just dropped that today, Chef. It's brand new on the site, all for free at Betting News on all of our matchup pages. We'll have it for the rest of baseball season. Hopefully, going to have it for NFL, and definitely going to have it for NBA as well. So it's going to be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So if that's any indication, I like a number of homers for. I might take Lindor as my long shot, but for my play of the day for the parlay, Soto RBI. He crushes this pitch mix matchup. He's in the 2-hole, so we're hoping a couple of the bottom of the order guys gets out, or he just gets a home run, and then we're flying high. Like I said, HRR is fantastic, but it's super juicy. So if you can get it on like Underdog or Prize Picks and pair it with something, like great, but it is juicy.
All right, so Soto RBI, maybe the HRR, depending on what the juice will be like when we get to the parlay build. And I feel like we've done this 2 or 3 times with Soto, and I know that he can be a lady of the night a little bit. Like he's hard to kind of get a hold of every once in a while. Thank you. I know. I don't know why that popped into my head, but here we are. All right, Chef. Well, we love you. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us and giving us the play. Obviously, go follow Chef on the timeline. Someone in the chat earlier was asking if you were going to be here today, and you are. Here you are. Yay, la. We love you. And now he does truly.
He's so frozen.
It's actually disgusting. I see the air quality. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
doing
okay.
my best here. Sometimes I have great internet at home. I'm out and about. I'm doing what I can.
You're good. You're
We're all
good,
doing
baby.
what we
You're
can.
good. You're good. Yeah, this game will start early, so get these bets in here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. We love you, dude. Have a great night. Enjoy. We'll see you on the next one. He's just gonna hold that.
He's gonna lose us for the next, I don't know how long.
He didn't
that
even
game
send
starts
it
in
off.
less than 30.
Love you, buddy. Hey, the internet is how it works sometimes. It's how it works. But Chef does like Juan Soto for a ribby. You guys want to get involved?
Is he on a VHS?
Yeah, legit.
How many people remember what a VHS is?
This is actually, I saw a video bringing up like 20 different things that if like, it's like the UNC test. It's basically like showing if you're an UNC or not, if you remember these particular things. I have newsflash for you. You boys an UNC. Because I knew like a lot of these things.
I think floppy disk is probably the more telling one than a VHS.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was very short-lived.
Oh, I had like Oregon Trail on floppy disk.
Yeah.
No, you played Oregon Trail? No.
So did I.
No.
So did I. Oregon Trail was dope.
Oh
Oregon Trail was
God.
great.
Did you guys die of dysentery? My goodness.
Yeah, after watching the little babies.
Oh man. All right, Summer League in 20 minutes. What's the move? All right, so go ahead and give Stifler your Summer League plays so he can get mad at you that you didn't post them and you got some WCLV. We'll do the tip master play of the day, and then chat. We're blind ranking to finish off the show today. Stick around for some more NFL chatter, and I'm gonna get these guys to blind rank something in the NFL streets. All right,
I'll try to keep it a little bit short and sweet because it is Summer League, so there's not a lot of talk about or a lot of analysis to be done. But the Bulls are taking on the Lakers today, and I did get them at 5.5, and it's already moved down to 3.5. This Lakers team is undefeated in Summer League, but I don't think they have a premier blue chip prospect like Caleb Wilson on the other side. So I am excited for this game, and I do think that the line movement is indicative of what's going to happen in this one. And the other one, keeping this one short and sweet as well, because it's moved heavily as well in just an hour since I placed the bet. I texted SBJ and I was super upset because Kaufman, I actually, every time we do the show, I won't place bets in the morning. I want to place the same wager that I'm pitching to you guys when we're on here. So I actually fully panicked when these lines moved so heavily, but I do think this is going to be a great game because the Memphis Grizzlies are actually taking on the Atlanta Hawks, and there's going to be a lot of beef in this one. Asa Newell and Boozer have known each other since high school. They grew up playing on the Florida circuit for high school. They really don't like each other. Boozer went to the big prep school in Columbus, and Newell went to Mount Verde with Cooper Flagg, and they kind of had a back and forth for numerous years. So I think both of them are going to get up for this one. But I do think the Grizzlies Summer League team is a lot better because first team All-NBA guy Cedric Coward is on that roster, and he's specifically on that roster because he said, I want to play with these guys. I think we do have a number of rotational guys that will take us forward. And just cherry on top, SPJ, I don't know if you remember, we bet Javon Small a bunch of times. John Morant was out last year. Javon Small will be playing tonight as well. So I just think that this Memphis team is a little bit cut above, and the added in narrative and beef of these guys knowing each other for so long is going to be fun because it was between the two of them for 3 straight years of who was the better Florida basketball big. So we should see a fun one here in Summer League.
You can still get the money line for the Grizzlies at -145. You're obviously not getting the plus number that you got on the +1.5. But just 2 things real quick. Malawatch for the Suns has been a big talking point, which we talked about him last year. He's going to be really fun, hopefully, this season for Phoenix. And Caleb Wilson has been the absolute talk of all of Summer League. This guy looks legit. This guy looks like he is going to be a hooper up in Chi-Town. We shall see if it's Summer League. So let's not get our panties in a twist here.
Still the greatest Summer League debut of all time. Never even took 4 3-pointers at North Carolina, but walked into Vegas and said, hey, I'm going to go 7-11 from distance, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So he's looked fantastic.
It's going to be fun. It's good to see these guys hooping in the summer. And if you are a fan of the NBA, I'm sure you're paying attention like Sook. Newsflash, Grizzlies money line. You have made the parlay. Okay. WNBA, one singular game, there was supposed to be 2 games tonight, but unfortunately the Liberty were not able to get in their flight to Dallas, so they were not able to play tonight. So that game has been suspended to play on Monday, or moved, I guess is the better way to say it. But there is a singular game tonight. The Fire taking on the Washington Mystics. Should be a good one. 6.5-point spread is the Mystics favored at home here. I got 2 plays, but we'll go straight to the Tipmaster play of the day. My favorite play in this game. And I'm not overthinking it, chat. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding with me, chat? PR for Kiki Iriafen over 25.5. She has been absolutely incredible this season. We've talked about her a bunch. 25 points, 14 rebounds in her last game against Toronto, went absolutely bananas, and she dominated this matchup earlier this season. 27 points, 11 boards. This Portland team is one of the worst defensive teams in the entire association. 2nd worst in rebounds allowed, 3rd worst in points allowed. I think Kiki should get busy in this matchup. Also, no Meg Gustafsson down low for the Fire on the other side, so even more of a defensive mismatch for Kiki. I also like Shakira Austin as well if you'd rather go that direction, but too good of a matchup for me. Give me Kiki, 27 and 11 in the last matchup. I think the 25.5 PR feels comfortable. You can also just take the rebounds if you would rather take it there. You found this play a little bit earlier today at the minus 130 price because I posted it on Tipmaster. Get involved with tipmaster.ai. You can scan that QR code on the screen, or you can go there and type in our promo code TIPVIBES. You can get involved with 3,000 plus tipsters all across the world giving free plays and some paid plays if you want to get involved with some people that have some paid picks on there. Or you can follow us in our guild and get involved with all of our free content in our guild on Tipmaster. So, Tipmaster, play of the day. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding with me, chat? Let me know.
Just speaking of this, because you're sorry, go Boost Man.
No, I said just bet it. I'm in.
Let's go.
I was just going to say, because we're talking about Kiki, I know you're a big fan of her game. Another player you really like is being asked about in chat, and Yang Hansen, who in just 21 minutes last game had 18, 10, and 5. He takes on he has a game later tonight. I think it's the last game of the night, and then they're a 1.5 point favorites. Any thoughts on your boy from China? We were bringing up Cedric Coward. The two were traded for each other, and now they're both in summer league again. But you think he could have another big one?
I think so. I liked him when they drafted him last year. He was very limited in the minutes he got this season, obviously, for the Blazers. We'll see how he continues to develop. It's good to see him playing meaningful minutes in Summer League to continue to develop his game. Now, a lot of people get really pissed off or say, oh, second and third year players shouldn't be playing at Summer League. Like, what are we doing? Some of these guys are still really young. Some of these guys are international players. They need to learn the game. They need to learn how to play in an NBA system. They need to get stronger. They need to, whatever the development aspect of it is. This is why these games are important. So I like it. I'm excited to see what he can do, and probably having to contribute for this Portland team this year. And we'll see if he can live up to the Chinese Jokic adage that people have given him last season when he got drafted. So I was gonna there's also another guy in Summer League, and I sent you this look earlier today. To see
Steinbeck kid.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if I retweeted this earlier, chat. Hannes Steinbeck, who was the 14th overall pick for the Hornets, absolutely hooping in Summer League. He looks like is he German? Because Steinbeck's a pretty German. Okay.
Yep.
Well, then to compare it, he must have been watching some Franz Wagner tape, because he has a lot of Franz Wagner in his game. He's going to be fun for the Hornets. Him, and if he ends up getting some legitimate playing time, and this isn't just a one-off Summer League performance, he looks like he's got game. And him and Naz Reid in that backcourt with Kalkbrenner.
It starts to make sense why they thought that they could move off LaMelo, right? They have a lot of ball handlers. They got draft capital from making the trade. It's like, if you're thinking about building something, it almost becomes LaMelo's fun. But hey, we can get something for him right now, and maybe Kahn and Brandon Miller are the ones that we need to be focused on.
It's going to be fun to see as these guys continue to develop. Middle of the offseason for the NBA, but as you guys know, if you love the NBA, it never sleeps. One more play back to the dub.
Real
Go
quick,
ahead.
by the way, I'll meet you part way on something you said before. If guys play in their second year in the Summer League, not uncommon. See it all the time. Our guy, Hugo Gonzalez, Sook, he's doing that right now. He's blowing it up. You see it. If you're a third-year player playing Summer League, your team thinks you suck.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, I saw a tweet about Salawan, which is a guy that we like, Sook, and we were just talking about the Hornets, and he's a third-year player playing in Summer League, which is not great for his development.
And you should be putting up numbers. Like, we're talking about Ugo and Cedric Coward. They're both of them are playing under 28 minutes a game. Both of them are averaging 6-7 rebounds a game, because they're just higher level athletes than everyone else. They're just more higher level motor players than everyone else. And I do think this is something we talk about with Vsauce in the G League. He'll be like, yo, somebody dropped 25 in the G League. Looks good. No, the difference here, the levels here between the NBA is absolutely incredible. And if you are a guy that's going to be an all-star in the NBA, you are beating the brakes off dudes in July.
Yep. You should be showing that you're a cut above at that point, because when you get to the NBA, you're still going to be a rotational player, but you're going to be developing. So that's okay. All right, let's cook the parlay. And then we'll finish off the show with some blind rankings of an NFL topic to get you guys in the football brain. All right, I've got Sook's Memphis Grizzlies play put in here. I'm just doing money line.
Okay.
Now, Chef liked Soto for the parlay.
He did.
Should we do the HRR just to be safe? I know he liked the Ribby.
Yeah, I mean, in a I think part of that was odds driven. I think in a parlay,
course.
you can stomach a minus 170 or whatever we said it was for the HRR.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. First game back, I'm seeing minus 165. That's decent.
Yeah.
Decent.
For two?
Yeah, over 1.5. Now, I don't know a lot about this, but I know that Shags, as you mentioned, Kaufman, earlier, that the MLS is back tonight.
Yes,
and
sir.
Shaggles did bet on his favorite play today was Seattle, the Sounders.
Wow.
And I think he paired it with the money line and the under 4.5 in typical Shaggy Bets fashion at a plus 122 price.
Okay.
Now, we could just take Seattle on the money line. Now, it's minus 225. But
What's the under 4.5?
You mean if we add that as well?
No, by itself.
Oh, that's probably...
Is it like minus 400 or some crazy
probably,
number?
Yeah, it's probably just to juice this to a point of a playable spot, you know? Let me see. I can't find this fast enough.
I'd offer to look, but I'm not sure which
No, that's okay.
outlet you're using.
It's all right. I mean, it doesn't... They're all relatively similar, so... total goals, here we go. Minus 285 for the under 4.5. So let's do both. Let's put them together. It's plus 100. I mean, we'll do that. And then Kiki. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Perfect.
That doesn't mean we necessarily have a play from you, Adam, but I feel like you can get behind the baseball play from Chef.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Did you have anything in the dub?
Well, you brought up Citron. I've seen a lot of people in the space on Citron tonight, so that's I didn't, really handicap this game, but I trust that. We have a couple people saying they think the Seattle game was postponed, but if you're still seeing odds on it, then perhaps not. Could still be there.
Somebody just knocked on my door. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Sure, of course. Jumped out on us for a second. Does he have to? People can't see this. Does he have to climb down his fort? Oh, he does.
He has to climb down the ladder. That is hilarious. Chat, just to expose
I wish
SPJ.
people could see this. He has to get out of his treehouse to go answer the door.
Literally, his office is in a loft, and he has to take a wooden ladder up and down it. And what do you think that ladder is 6'5" in totality itself?
I mean, he said it's pretty cool. Like he's happy with it, and look. If he's happy, I'm happy. I can't imagine that being my reality, where I have to climb up and down a ladder to get to my office.
I am seeing that this game is also still good to
like,
go.
What if you got to race to the bathroom?
He falls down the ladder.
You might fall down the stairs. Yeah.
And what's under the ladder? Like, is there a table there? Like, is it going to turn into ladders, tables, and chairs, WWE style?
How did he get back up that fast? Did he like reverse fire pole that thing?
Well, he's back.
I don't even know how he did that. That's incredible.
Talent. I'm talented. What is chat saying? What's going on?
You're just admiring your ladder drop to go answer the door.
Oh, thank you. I'm like out of breath now. Are we cool with? I like Citron too. To go back to the Citron thing, I don't know what you guys talked about when I was gone, but it's just boring. Man of many talents, master of none. All right, if we do Kiki 25, 6 plus PR, with
you need to take a minute.
First of all, Kaufman just tried to do the score for the Jason Bourne franchise, and we just let that go.
I was here for you.
You like that. Plus 830. So Sounders money line under 4.5.
I have always felt the score from that moment, because it exists obviously across all the Bourne movies, and it always happens at this incredibly dramatic moment, and then they end the movie just like that, right? Like, where are you? I'm watching you now. Like it. I wish that existed in everyday life. Like there would just be so many incredible ways to use that thing. Like I wish I just had it ready to go on my phone.
Well, honestly, we will load it up so that we have it as a little soundbite that we can use.
Hey guys, you feel like having lunch?
You should have that as your ringtone. You remember when people used to do like a bunch of ringtones that were like, that was actually a thing. Yeah. Let me show your age a little bit. Plus 850. That's the parlay if you want to tail. Juan Soto for 2+ HRR. Kiki Iriafin 26+ PR. The Memphis Grizzlies on the money line in the summer league. And then the Sounders money line and the under 4.5 is a little SGP from Shags. Plus 850.
Nice.
5-legger.
Good number.
There are there's literally like 2 MLS games, 1 baseball game, and 1 WNBA game, and we gave you guys a 5-legger.
Summer League, baby. Don't forget Summer League.
Oh, it's Summer League. Sorry. 7 million Summer League games.
Yes.
And Stifler wants Sook to cook a slate lay. So Sook, send him something in the DMs, please.
Half the slate already kicked off.
Oh,
What's
okay.
a ringtone?
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, let's finish off the show, guys. We're going to have some NFL
You
chat.
guys are going 3 or 4 today. That's right. 4 or 5 instead.
4 or 5, baby. 4 or 5. At least it's not going to go 6 or 7. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Beast, get up here. You can join the party today. So, chat, as always, we've done this. We're going to get you guys starting to think about the NFL conversations. We're going to start doing more and more content on each individual show. We're going to start breaking down divisions, talking about rosters, getting your mind ready. Because, it's going to come up pretty quickly. You're going to be doing fantasy drafts soon, and then bang, it's going to be week 1. So, for today, we're going to blind rank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Now, I didn't do teams. We did players today, chat.
Oh.
Today, I am going to name the top 10 players from last season. Top 10 quarterbacks.
Okay, quarterbacks.
So
These are
quarterbacks
from last season?
From last season's statistics, and it's total touchdowns. So the top 10 total touchdowns from quarterbacks. So passing and rushing.
Okay. What are we ranking them based on? That
going into this season, who you would want to have as your quarterback.
Okay.
All right. I am going to obviously name them out of order, so you don't, and do not look at a list. So chat, you guys don't look at a list either.
Okay.
So you guys just
no list.
You don't even know who's really coming.
Everybody, show your hands.
No hands.
Look, no hands.
Look, Ma. No hands.
Look, Ma. No hands.
Okay. You guys ready?
Ready.
Chat, you guys ready? You guys can consult with chat if you would like.
Ready.
Okay.
They're ready. Okay. First up, Dak Prescott.
Bottom 5, right? Pretty easy.
Well, is it? I mean, I know he's got to stay healthy, but if he can stay healthy and you've got Pickens and you got Lamb,
5 feels good then.
5, I'm okay with 5. 5 or 6.
You good with that, Jackson?
Yeah, he's been in MVP talks every time he's healthy. So if he's healthy, he's top 5.
Jackson,
I think
32 total touchdowns last year for Dak. 30 passing, 2 rushing. And as you said, Beast McNeese, he's been in the gym. He's been lifting. See if it matters. All right, next up. Keep it in your pants, Kaufman. Drake May.
1.
If you give us an honest answer, we'll let you actually place him wherever you want.
I'm trying to think of who else, what other names we may hear. What was the criteria?
Who you would want as your quarterback going into 2026?
Sure.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not going lower than 3.
Okay. Jackson, how do you feel about Drake at 3?
I would probably just go like 6 to 7 or 8, maybe.
Wow. Okay. You're putting him behind Dak? You're nuts.
Jaden Daniels had the regression in his second starting year. I think it's going to come for May, especially with the schedule. Yeah.
Suck? You going to break the tie here? No, sorry, not break the tie. Like,
I think we just go 4. I know what Jackson's saying. We do see a lot of regression in football players, especially at the quarterback position. One year you look like a godsend. The next year you look like something completely else. I know Kaufman is probably clenched right now, but let's go 4.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he's going to suck with Josh McDaniels and A.J. Brown.
See, football chat's fun. All right, May at 4. May had 35 touchdowns last year, 31 passing, 4 rushing.
You poor bastards are going to wind up having to put something you really don't like at number 3, and you're going to ruin the day.
Also, don't forget, we did this a lot last year. What's the number 1 rule to not do? Do not stack the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What we
Okay,
got?
next up, Bo Nix.
6.
8.
10.
7. 9. 7. 7. 7.
8.
Seven feels right.
Seven.
Right?
8.
Seven.
8.
7. I think 7.
With the ankle injury, who knows how he's going to be.
Forgot about that.
8.
I mean, he's got, Jalen Waddle now. He's got Cortland Sutton.
All right.
Yeah, I think 7.
I think
All right.
7's appropriate.
Leave
Seven?
some room in the back.
7. And just a reminder, chat, I am not choosing randomly these guys. These were the top 10 quarterbacks last year in total touchdowns. So this is totally stats driven. This has nothing to do with my personal preferences. So no, Cam Ward will not be on this
not
list.
be seeing Cam Ward.
Not be on this. He was not in the top 20.
Where was Drake on that list last year?
4th.
Okay. Fine. Appropriate number. Great. All right.
All right,
What's
next up, Jalen Hurts.
Ooh.
6.
I guess, right?
Yeah, I think it's 6 or 8.
6 just because of the rushing equity.
I think 6 is comfortable. It hurts, but it's
I'll
Nice.
just throw this
Dude,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Are we worried about the offense regression a bit with losing AJ Brown?
I think Lemon's going to be good.
Yeah, we're stacking the middle as we just talked about. Is
Yeah,
Nick's business.
we are quite literally stacking the middle.
All right, next up, Justin Herbert.
3. I think Mike McDaniel's going to be solid for them. I expect Ladd McConkey to have a better year. They've got other weapons there in general. I would put him 3.
There's just so much production. I know there's all like everything that we talk about in the postseason with him, but like the numbers are just always there, I feel like.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend's hot.
Yeah. There's that. Can't ignore it.
Can't ignore it.
No.
Stats are stats.
Yeah.
Jackson, you got any comments here?
I personally would go 8, but I'm cool with 3.
I can't put Herbert behind all those guys.
Jackson, that's a completely different list. Okay.
I thought when you were like, Jackson, any comment? I thought he was going to say about Madison.
About Matt. Yeah. Actually, Beast McNeese knows her personally. That's a separate story for a different day.
Actually?
Oh my God, Suck. Come on.
Okay. Sorry.
We would have already talked about this way before now if that was the case. Okay. All right, next up, Caleb Williams.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, relax, Packers fan.
8. I mean, I know it's a true middle stack right now. I mean,
It's a proper middle stack, but I feel like we've already committed to it.
yeah. Like, I have no problem with the order as it exists currently. Now, we may get killed on either side still, but I feel like 8 makes sense for Caleb.
Yeah. SPJ might shuffle the remaining deck on us a little bit. We got to be careful. But we're good with Sewell at 8?
I think, do we go 9 just so we have the 8 spot?
Sure.
If you want.
Jackson with a bit of some big brain activities. Okay, all right.
Jackson's like, I got to show that I'm here.
He's got to remind everybody. All right. Trevor Lawrence.
Jackson, he screwed it up. 10. 10.
Yeah.
10, and then there's going to be another guy that I wish we could have put at 8. Or 9, I mean.
So T-Law at 10. Interestingly, T-Law was 3rd last year in total touchdowns with 29 passing and 9 rushing touchdowns.
That's a false prophet right there.
Now the name is escaping me, but the guy that plays receiver and corner for them, did you see how jacked he got? Yeah, he's like got as jacked as Harrison.
He's playing primarily defense this year.
I need him to bulk up and play. Okay, 3 spots left. 3 quarterbacks left. Again, top 10 in total touchdowns last season. Jared Goff.
I mean, 8, but
you don't want to put him at 2, all right?
No. We haven't had Josh Allen yet, who's going to be 1. And then who's the other guy that we're missing? Would Lamar have – I don't remember with injuries if Lamar would have been that high or Mahomes would have been that high.
Mahomes was Lamar was hurt for a lot of it.
Josh Allen.
Goff 8 with, well, Allen 1 for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know who 2 is here.
You guys going Josh Allen 1? Is that because of his significant other too?
I mean, that'll always matter, but no. Sure. I think it could Stafford? Stafford. It's got to be Stafford.
Yeah.
So it'd be Allen 1, Stafford 2.
Yep.
Those are the last 2 names left. So Josh Allen, you guys put him at 1, and then Matthew Stafford had the most touchdowns last year, 46 of them, and they were all passing.
Honestly, you could have given me all 10 of these names right now and just said, go ahead. And I'm not sure the list would look much different than it does right now.
In order, top 10 last year. So actually, relatively decent job, even though you guys did kind of stack the middle a little bit.
No, but you wanted us to rank based on last year's total touchdowns. This list is about who we want going into this year.
Yeah, exactly. Last year's total touchdowns: Stafford number 1, Josh Allen 2, Trevor Lawrence 3, Drake May 4, Jared Goff 5 with 34 passing. Didn't even look at the rushing category. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Justin Herbert at number 10.
I mean, I guess if I were coming at this with all the names, my order would be Allen, Herbert, May, Stafford. So I'd change up those top 4 a little bit. I'm good with Dak and Hurts. I'd probably put Goff ahead of Nix.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then I might even put Caleb ahead of Nix. Lawrence is still at the bottom for me. The list doesn't change that much for me.
No. Just a couple of interchangeable guys, but nothing egregious that looks like an egg on our face.
And the only reason I'm bumping down Stafford, a couple of spots is just I feel like age is going to catch up with him, but maybe it won't.
Mm-hmm. Lamar got hurt last year, like you guys said, so he did not make the top 10. Neither did Mahomes, neither did Baker. All of them were, I want to say Baker, Mahomes, and somebody else were 11th, all tied with 27 total touchdowns. Herbert had 28. So
Baker needs an extension. Homeboy is going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder this year.
Let's go. He was on the Anybody seen the new quarterback show on Netflix yet? Anybody?
My kids started watching it.
I'm saving it. I'm gonna definitely binge watch some Baker before the season starts.
Oh, you know what? You know what? We got to binge watch today. The Hawk, the new Will Ferrell show, just dropped today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
okay.
The golf show. I watched part of the first episode just while I was having lunch, but I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I'm like behind on even my Game of Thrones, so I got stuff to do.
I'm behind on House of Dragon. I'm excited to see the new Odyssey movie very soon. Lots of stuff we need to watch.
Tomorrow. Today. There's showings today as well. Yeah.
IMAX showings today. All right, we got to get out of here though. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Beast, thanks for playing. Appreciate you. Chat, thanks for being here for your afternoon Betspresso right here on the Betting News Network. You guys can tail the Betspresso 5, which if you were here, you got the first leg of it because that Phillies game starts like right now. So we may not even be able to get a graphic out there, but we appreciate you guys being here. Brought to you by our sponsors at Tipmaster. As one more time, get involved with tipmaster.ai. Use the promo code TIPVIBES. Get $10 dropped into your account. You guys know the deal. We'll be back in the morning tomorrow. Shags will be live right here on the channel for the morning spread. And then Sook, myself, and V Souse will be live with you guys to send you off into the weekend for happy hour tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock Eastern. That's
a little bit of flow.
Unfortunately, we will not have we all definitely won't have a little bit of flow, but we'll also not have our friend Flo joining us either. He's busy tomorrow. He'll be back with us on Sunday.
Sad.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Boost Man. My name's SPJ. Guys, you got anything else before we get out of here?
No.
Nope. It's time to go.
It's time to go. You guys came to the winners. You stayed for the vibes. Appreciate you guys being here. Have a fantastic Thursday evening. We will catch you on the next one. Take it easy, chat.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about